On over to our final and fantastic piece of news. According to Cryptic 4K, who is a somewhat reliable industry insider, he revealed some major changes to Fantastic Four First Steps that might really blow your mind. Like, originally, Fantastic Four First Steps was going to open up with them on the ABC special celebrating Fantastic Four Day, and it didn't begin with Reed and Sue learning that they were pregnant. We learned that there was going to be more of the opening action set piece of them taking down Giganto, and there was even concept art that showed of what I thought initially was Annihilus, but apparently it's a robot version of Giganto. Thank God they didn't make him a robot. And there was also supposed to be a bigger action sequence that involved Red Ghost, who was played by John Malkovich, who was ultimately cut from the movie, and his super apes, which again was confirmed by this concept art that looks fucked up and would have been a nice way to show off Reed's powers too. And this right here would have been tough, having this monkey baboon fucking ripping Reed's face apart. That kind of looks like that Alex Ross art cover. That ultimately would have ended with the Fantastic Four enjoying a meal, kind of like the Avengers enjoying shawarma after the events of the first Avengers movie in their classic Jack Kirby inspired suits. Nah, gang, they missed with this one. This would have been so tough to see in the film. But here's the thing, we actually would have had more scenes with Mole Man. And originally, the scene that he has in the film wasn't even a part of the original script. It was newly added, and most likely so they could evacuate the city and have people in Subterranea. There was also a bunch of scenes set in the Baxter building that were mainly dialogue-focused scenes that took place in the lab and control room area that were ultimately cut. And we heard some of those in the trailers, like I stretched the bounds of space or something, and it talked back to me. And like I mentioned, Red Ghost, played by John Malkovich before, there was also another scene later on in the movie that got cut where Reed offers him a work release program. And this would have played beautifully later on, as it would have showed the world, truly the entire world, their entire world of A28 coming together with the Red Ghost and his super apes helping to build one of those teleportation bridges. I get the Mole Man scene kind of makes this one null and void, but it would have been nice to have, you know, another villain being like, yeah, I'm gonna help out too, this is my world. There was also apparently a scene where Herbie gets fucked up by the citizens of 828 and Ben finds him in an alleyway all mangled. Hell no, I'm glad they cut this, not my goat. And finally, we got an update on Fantastic Four First Steps box office run. It's currently around 490 million. It's looking to cross 500 million this weekend on a budget of 200 million. So not a great success, but not a box office flop at all.